Hey everyone, my name is Yulia Kizilbasheva and I'm a DePaul student. This is my presentation. The topic is cancer detection using image processing. So before we start, just wanted to say a few words about cancer. Obviously, first, we all know how serious it is, and it is an especially dangerous disease when body cells just uncontrollably grow and spread to other parts of the body. Here's some statistics. So, as we can see, 10 million people are diagnosed with cancer every year. Um, Also, we're going to use a lot of important terms. So, I'd just like to provide some definitions of them. So, image processing is the process of using the digital form of an image for specific purposes. Machine learning helps us to use data and apply algorithms to predict the new data, and artificial intelligence mainly focuses on creating algorithms that can replace humans. So, why did I decide to do this presentation about the cancer detection using image processing? As we all know, cancer is one of the scariest diseases that people are still trying to figure out how to cure, and almost every family have a relative who was diagnosed with cancer. My family is not an exception. So, in this presentation, I would just like to share the review and the articles that show that using machine learning, image processing, and artificial intelligence improves the cancer detection. The first article that I decided would be interesting to talk about is a narrative review of deep learning applications in lung cancer research from screening to prognostication. This research paper talks about how deep learning have been actively applied to detect lung nodules in chest radiographs, optimize candidate selection for lung cancer screening, predict the malignancy of lung nodules, stage lung cancer, predict the treatment response, patient's diagnosis, and genetic mutations in lung cancer. So overall, it showed a better performance, but there are some challenges that we can leave for the end. The next research is automatic thyroid nodule recognition and diagnosis in ultrasound imaging with the YOLO V2 neural network. Um, in this research, they took 276 patients and it showed that AI diagnosis system showed better performance than radiologists in detecting thyroid nodules. Image processing based detection of lung cancer and CT scan images research. Paper was also interesting to look at. There they applied different techniques like Gabor filtering, region growing, marker control, watershed segmentation. All of this was to process and analyze the images for lung cancer detection. At the end, marker control watershed segmentation turned out to be the most effective one. As we can see from the slide, this is just how marker control watershed segmentation process works. The next one is research on skin cancer cell detection using image processing. So, this research paper focuses on skin cancer detection, specifically melanoma, which is the most dangerous form of skin cancer. And the research involves a four-step process, namely image preprocessing, segmentation, feature extraction, and image classification. The results have shown that of all the methods used for skin cancer detection, SVM and EdaBoost turned out to be the most successful ones. The next one is cancer detection using image processing and machine learning. And this paper describes the influence of watershed algorithms to detect breast cancer, brain tumors, and blood cancer. The study showed that the thresholding and watershed are successful in identifying lung cancer, and anisode filtering and morphological operations help to detect breast and brain tumor. And this image here shows the steps of watershed algorithms. The next one, the next article that was interesting for me is a survey on deep learning and medical image analysis. The results of this comprehensive review showed the significant impact of deep learning in advancing the field of medical image analysis, leading to improved accuracy and efficiency in tasks such as image classification, object detection, segmentation, and registration across various medical imaging domains. And the image here shows just different images of detected cancer in different parts of the body. The next article is computer extracted features from initial H&E tissue biopsies predict disease progression for prostate cancer patients on active surveillance. This study demonstrated that quantitative histomorphometric features extracted from the initial needle core biopsies can effectively identify high-risk candidates for active surveillance in the context of prostate cancer. The image demonstrated how prostate cancer cells look when cancer is not progresses, and we can see this on the left side, and when it progresses, this we can see on the right side. So article number 8 is artificial intelligence techniques for cancer detection, medical image processing, a review. Pretty much, this is another research paper that showed the benefits of AI and machine learning in detecting cancer. It highlights the same steps of detection, such as preprocessing, segmentation, feature detection, and classification. Here's the image of all of those steps. The next one is deep learning and image-based breast and cervical cancer detection, a systematic review and meta-analysis. So after applying deep learning algorithms, the pool sensitivity of the data that was collected from 20 studies showed an increase, and specificity was 89%. Sensitivity was 89%, specificity was 85%, and the area under the curve was 0.93, which is pretty good results. And the study highlights the need for standardized research guidelines to enhance the quality and accuracy of deep learning studies. Number 10 for us is a review and comparative study of cancer detection using machine learning, specifically SBIRT and SIM-CSC application. So this study proposes a new methodology for detecting cancer using SBIRT and SIM-CSC. As we can see, those methodologies were created in 2019 and 2021. Those methods pretty much require raw DNA sequences of matched tumor/normal pair as the only input, and the results have shown that XGBoost model had the highest overall accuracy of 73% using SBIRT and 75% using SIM-CSC. So XGBoost turned out to be the best performing classifier. In the images, we can see the detailed process of SBIRT and SIM-CSC. Number 11 for us is the paper that is review of breast cancer pathological image processing. In this paper, a breast cancer recognition method based on image processing is systematically expanded from 4 aspects, which are breast cancer detection, image segmentation, image registration, and image fusion. Machine learning algorithms and breast cancer image processing have made considerable progress. This is pretty much the results that I found out from this research paper. The last one, number 12, is the application of image processing in liver cancer detection, International Journal of Advanced Computer Science and Applications. So from this study, we learned that artificial neural network algorithm aids in the solution of liver cancer detection, automating it through the use of edge and manual marking to create a continuous edge system. From the image, we can see how agent and manual marking work together to successfully detect the problems in liver. So yeah, thanks to this project, I was able to review many research papers and articles, and I got to know how image processing helps to detect prostate cancer, leukemia, melanoma, sarcoma, sarcoma, breast cancer, lung cancer, skin cancer, breast cancer, sorry, that was twice, cervical cancer, liver cancer, and more. So this was like a pretty good coverage of all of the types of cancer in this research paper. I learned that artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms not only identify diseases but also anticipate their potential outcomes, and they help a lot doctors to view the future and identify warning signs. Um, Obviously, machine learning and image processing diagnostics is a useful tool in the clinical decision making process, but there are also some challenges that we cannot skip. Firstly, it's important to mention that it is the responsibility of all involved to ensure that it is for the benefit of all. Also, number two is the accuracy of machine learning results cannot be relied upon 100%. So, physicians, doctors, anyone related to the healthcare sector should also be held accountable for declaring the diagnosis for the patients. And finally, the third challenge is that there's still a need for extensive real world testing to validate the clinical advantages of deep learning algorithms across diverse patients populations and healthcare environments. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This is all of the resources listed. And yeah, thank you so much for your attention.